don't understand. And also when they asked for some words, the people, they didn't know. Because, my friend, that was in another language. That was the Pekina, the name of that language. Just the king and the high priest. That is why the runners, they never know what type of message they are taking, or they were taking to one point to another. The Pekina, yes. But now, we have just some words about that language. Actually, basically, we lost that language. It's not anymore, some parrots. Parrots, yes. That is why, my friend, this, actually nowadays, nobody knows how to read this writing system. This.
Was it a necklace kind of thing?
No, it was a kipu. It's not a necklace, it's like, one main cord. Actually, I have
Fan.
See it on the
one.
left. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
See the person.
Like
Yeah.
fan,
But,
yeah.
my friends,
Okay.
this,
Yeah, it looks like a necklace.
in the last century, here, the farmers, the local people, even my grandpa, he still used this. But not like a writing. Was like an accounting system in order to know how many animals they had, each year. It's more or it's less.
Yeah.
So here, I grew up, my friend, with my grandpa up to when I was 12 years. And then he showed me, this a little. That was something like this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so
Different
you
type
see
of
that.
nuts,
Okay,
Here.
yeah, we have
That
seen that
decor.
in some.
Yeah.
the cords,
Mm-hmm.
For example, here 3, that will be, 33
Mm-hmm.
llamas.
Mm-hmm.
The other color for another, alpacas, cows, sheep, like that, in order to count how many animals they had. In some communities here in the highland, they still use this, but not like a writing, because now we have, alphabet.
Yes.
Right.
But my friend, in Inca's time was more like this. And then nowadays, many people, they are trying to read this.
Right.
Me as well, sometimes when I have time.
Yeah? Really?
But my friends, if one day, one person, will be able to read this, we're going to understand, more clearly our civilization.
Right.
Yes. So, and then, my friends, here, imagine, my friend, to take a message long distance, let's say 2,000 kilometers. What happens if that message will be in like oral message?
Right.
Then
It's
halfway,
totally
my friend,
different.
you forget some words.
Right, yeah, misinterpret.
For sure.
So that is why now, my friends, I'm sure that the Incas, they had writing system in Inca's time. Yes, the quipus. And then, along the Inca trail, there were many small places like this, and this huge empire. Nowadays, if we compare how big was the Tawantinsuyo Empire, can say, my friend, covered 6 countries. 6. Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina. Here exactly the Titicaca Lake. Nowadays, it's 50 for Bolivia, for Peru.
Oh, I see.
But in Inca's time was the whole lake, of course, in the Inca Empire in that time. Yes. And then, here there were many for our messengers. And then the messengers, they used to announce, their arrival to the next post with one seashell trumpet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Do-do-do-do.
imagine it's
Yep.
coming down there, he announced it, and like that.
Yep.
And then the next runner who was here, immediately get ready, receive the message, and then keep running. That message, my friend, was not interrupted by any circumstance. They used to run during the day, during the night, as fast as possible to take that message to another point.
No matter the weather.
No matter the weather, yes.
So with the one that ran from wherever to here,
To here, yes.
would they stay here then until the next message and then
No,
go,
the
or would they
runner,
go?
used to go back.
Oh,
Slow, no run. Just walking
you rest.
together to wait for the next. And the other one who ran it, from here to the next, again, have to come back to the same place. And then the runners in that time, they were mostly, my friend, young people. That was, between 18 to 22 years, that age. I mean, they were training before. I mean, the young people in that time, they had to pass, a physical test before to be a runner.
Right.
Yes,
Had to be fast.
exactly. And that time, many people, they wanted to be a runner because if you are a runner, you were, or you had another level, or in the society, Yes. So the runners, my friend, in Inca's time, they were really important in order to ask for help, for example. Machu Picchu here is very close to the jungle. Here the jungle for the Incas was a little difficult to conquer. But in the highlands and also the coast, because it's clean, it's not like this forest. And then here the mountains, the Incas, they conquered, my friend, more than 5,000 kilometers long of the Andes. Here, the coast as well. But the jungle was a little difficult because there are nowadays as well many native tribes down there. And then they know, about this geography. It's a little difficult. For the Incas, it was difficult as well. New area, different, some dangerous animals, difficult to access there. For that reason, the Incas, they couldn't conquer more, to the jungle. And then, in this moment, the Spaniards arrived here, then no more Incas in 16th century. Yes. The runners, messengers, Chasquis, the name.
Chasquis.
Yes, Chasquis.
Nice.
So, family, maybe some questions.
How many runners would live here?
In this case, my friend, the runners, one runner used to be here for 3 or 4 months. And then used to go back to their home. And then another runner used to come here.
So just one would be here all
Just
the time?
one,
Just
and
one.
then, my friend, there were some families as well here,
Oh,
in order to be here all the time.
yeah.
Yes, was for runners and also was, a religious place as well. This open area, was for some ceremonies in order to make some offerings in some special days, in our solstices, equinoxes, different special days. That is why this open area was a religious place. That is a little different, than Catholic religion. Catholic, inside of one Catholic church, is the most important or sacred place. But for the Incas, Inca religion was outside, yes, to the nature.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, my friend, this type of architecture, construction, in Inca's time was plastered with clay. And of course, these rooms had, my friend, roof. The roofs in Inca's time, was something like this. And they used to make, the framework with tree trunks, sometimes with bamboo, and then they cover it with grass, Indian grass or straw, with that, like this. In my grandpa as well, he had, my friend, his house in that way, just with grass. And then he showed me, okay, Rolando, in this way, you have to cover with grass, 3 layers, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Used to tie, with some ropes that was made as well with this grass, and then it's 100% water. Here in some communities on these mountains, the same. They still use, my friend, just the grass.
Wow.
Because for them it's a little difficult to transport, the metal roofs or some concrete material to build their houses.
How long will a roof last?
In this case, my friend, is every 2 or 3 years. Depends of the rain, every year. Sometimes 2 or 3 years used to rebuild the roof, the grass. The grass. But the grass is really good and really strong over 4,000 meters. At that elevation, the grass is really strong, the best. In order to make the roofs, And also the bridge.
Mm.
Sometimes, you know, oh no, Rolando, he drank too much pisco. Where is the bridge with this grass? Impossible. Have a look, my friend, this bridge.
Wow.
Oh my
This is the
goodness.
last Inca bridge that we can enjoy nowadays.
Oh yeah.
That was made, you know, just
Wow.
with the grass that we have here on the mountains.
Are we gonna be
See.
crossing that?
You see you crossing that.
Have
Yeah,
a look
right.
this.
My goodness.
Wow.
Here, my friend, in the both sides, the foundations, you know, they are original since Inca's
Wow.
time. I mean, the locals, they used to rebuild just the bridge.
Huh.
The bridge, in this case, my friend, here, have a look with their traditional clothes, you know, beautiful. For them, my friend, is a party. 3 days
To build that bridge.
to build the bridge.
Hmm.
Every day with music, dances,
That's
food,
what I wondered how long that would take. Wow.
you know, beautiful. And then how they transport, you know, the big ropes.
Huh.
Just with their hands used to make the ropes
Wow.
like this to twist it, you know,
Yeah.
this, and then make a rope, and then they used to join, you know, 2 or 3 ropes like this in order to be big.
Weave it
Yes. And
together.
then here, my friend, the bridge. Nowadays, this bridge is located in Cusco region in one province that we call Espinal. In that province is located this bridge. I mean, nowadays the people, they still use, you know, they still walk.
Hmm.
Before pandemic, there was a day tour